I tried hyperbaric oxygen therapy. So it's in a hyperbaric oxygen chamber. It's kind of scary. You kind of feel like Darth Vader just going inside of that, and you're just sealed shut, and you're in there for like an hour at least. I remember just taking a very long time, feeling like, okay, if there's a fire, what do I do? Because you can't just like get out like that. It takes a while for them to like decompress and bring the oxygen levels to normal. So it's not like just open the door and get out. It's, and you're trusting your life with somebody that you've never met, a doctor, but like they have to let you out. If you are never let out, what's gonna happen, right? So man, so like it's kind of a weird feeling. Um I was probably at one of my lowest points health-wise when I tried the hyperbaric oxygen chamber. So it was hard for me to see any difference whatsoever. I remember just feeling very weak. I couldn't process any information. I mean, you feel kind of a purity of the air, of the oxygen you're breathing.
Hyperbaric oxygen therapy is a medical treatment where a patient breathes 100% oxygen under pressure in a pressurized chamber. We normally only breathe 21% oxygen in our atmosphere. So you can see that this is a huge increase in the amount of oxygen that a patient is getting.
But as far as like in my physical body, I don't recall feeling any difference whatsoever. The reason I tried hyperbaric oxygen chamber therapy is because I saw this video. This is an official video. It's on the news, and it showed two people who, I believe they both had strokes, and they did hyperbaric oxygen therapy for a while, and they got a lot better. So, I didn't know what I had at that point. So I'm thinking it's definitely nerve damage of some kind. I don't know if it's in my brain, which is affecting my limbs, or if it's everywhere, or like, I don't know what was going on. So I was kind of just throwing darts at a dartboard and trying to figure out, okay, maybe it's this. Boom, let's try that. Nope. Okay, let's try this. Boom. Nope. Okay, let's try it. And so I just kept trying different things. And, obviously the hyperbaric oxygen therapy is one of the things I tried. And as far as nerve regeneration for me, I had a vitamin B12 deficiency, and I just kept getting worse and worse. I didn't feel any different, and it's very expensive. It's very time consuming. It's a little bit scary, but you do watch a movie or whatever while you're there. Was it worth it? No, not in my case. It didn't do anything for a vitamin B12 deficiency. But is it good for other things? There seems to be plenty of evidence for that, and there seems to be a lot of testimonies. So I'm not saying it's worthless, but just for a vitamin B12 deficiency, it didn't do anything. So, but what did work was eating a lot of folate, a lot of green vegetables. So getting that folate, getting out in the sun, vitamin D, and then fasting, extended fasting for a while, for days and even weeks, to really cleanse my body, because I loaded it with vitamins and nutrients, and then allow the body to take those vitamin and nutrients and bring them to the places in your body that need the healing, that need the touch. So while I'm injecting, fasting with a lot of nutrients in my system, my body was able to go to town and like just take the nutrients. Because, we spend a lot of energy trying to digest food. If we eat a lot of food, then, why do we feel tired? We feel tired because we're trying to digest the food. So that's one basic thing about fasting, is like, if you allow that energy, which would be used for digestion, to just go now, be released in your body, take the nutrients, and bring healing to wherever it needs to, that's going to be so powerful and effective. Like, my symptoms were terrible. I was thinking I was going to be in a wheelchair like within a month because I was just getting that weak. So going from that state, I mean, I had everything. Brain fog, I couldn't think, couldn't process. I had weakness in my limbs, pins and needles, tingling. I had so many symptoms. Like, go look up a vitamin B12 deficiency symptom list. Like, I had them all. But going from that state, within 2 weeks, I was like back to my normal self because my body was ready. I prepared it for healing. I injected vitamin B12 and then I gave it so many nutrients, so many vitamins, like so much good stuff. It was ready. It was bound to happen. So that's my story. That's what worked. The hyperbaric oxygen chamber did not do anything for me in this particular case. But if that's something you want to check out more, by all means, do some research. Yeah, if you have had an experience with a hyperbaric oxygen chamber, please put your experience in the comment section below. Please reach out, please subscribe. Let's get this community together where we're helping each other recover from our nerve damage and, become 100% healthy so we can get back to our normal lives. And let's do this. All right, God bless.